Nora says the evaluator is going to come into our homes. She'll interview Henry in addition to us, our family, friends, enemies, and she'll observe us with him how we are as parents.
Sounds awful.
I know. I feel like if anyone observed me on any given day as a mom, I would never get custody. That was a joke.
I know. I feel the same way.
Right, so maybe we can come up with something between us.
You'll remember I told you about this in the beginning?
I know you did. These are different circumstances.
I was anticipating these circumstances.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, shall we try this?
Okay. I don't know how to start.
Do you understand why I want to stay in LA?
No.
Well, Charlie, that's not a useful way for us to start.
I don't understand it.
You don't remember promising that we would do time out here.
We said a lot of things. We were married. We talked about moving to Europe, about getting a sideboard, or what do you call it, a credenza for that space behind the couch. We never did any of it.
You turned down the residency of the Geffen that would have brought us up here.
That wasn't something that I wanted. We had a great theater company, a great life where we were.
Oh, you call that a great life?
You know.
Oh, me discovering that you're fucking Marianne. Great life.
Don't pretend you're not capable of deception. You left Ben for me. I don't mean we had a great marriage. I mean our life in Brooklyn, professionally. I don't know, I never considered anything different.
Well, that's the problem, isn't it? I was your wife. You should have considered my happiness too.
Oh, come on. You were happy. You just decided that you weren't now.
So let's... I work here now. My family is here now.
And I agreed to put Henry in school here. I did that knowing that your show went to series, and when you were done shooting, he would come back to New York.
We never said that. That might have been your assumption, but we never expressly said that.
We did say that.
When did we say it?
I don't know when we said it. We said it.
I thought...
That time on the phone. We said it that time on the
Let
phone.
me finish, honey. Sorry, I keep saying that. I thought that if Henry was happy out here and my show continued, that we might do LA for a while.
I was not privy to that thought process.
The only reason we didn't live here is because you can't think of any other desire other than your own unless it is forced onto you.
Okay, so you wish you'd never married me. You wish you'd had some different life, but this is what happened.
So what do we do?
I don't know.
Nora says there's no coming back from this.
Fuck Nora. I hate fucking Nora telling me I always lived in LA. I never lived in LA. How could you ever say those things about me?
Jay said them about me too. You shouldn't have fired Bert.
I needed my own asshole.
Okay, let's both agree. Both of our lawyers have said shitty stuff about both of us.
Nora was worse.
Jay called me an alcoholic.
You pulled the rug out from under me and you're putting me through hell.
You put me through hell during the marriage.
You know what that was? Hell?
And now you want to put Henry through this horrible thing so you can yet again get what you want.
It's not what I want. It is what I want. It's what was what's best for Henry.
Oh, I was wondering when you get around to Henry and what he actually
Fuck
wants.
off.
No, you fuck off. If you listen to your son, to anyone, you'd know that he would rather live here.
Stop putting your feelings about me onto Henry.
He tells me he likes it here better.
He tells you that because it's what you want to hear.
He tells me you're always on the phone, and then you don't even play with it.
Because I'm going through a divorce in LA while trying to direct a play in New York.
You don't even
Which closed because I wasn't there. It was a huge opportunity for me. I let everyone down.
You're being so much like your father.
Do not compare me to my father.
I didn't compare you. I said you were acting like him.
Oh, you're exactly like your mother. Everything you complain about her, you're doing. You're suffocating Henry.
First of all, I love my mother.
just
She was a
repeating
great
what
mother.
you
And
told me.
secondly, how dare you compare my mothering to my mother? I might be like my father, but I am not like my mother.
You're exactly like her. And you're like my father. And you're like my mother. You're all of these bad things about all of these people, but mostly your mother. Sometimes when we were lying in bed together, I would look over at you and see her and just feel so gross.
I felt repulsed when you touched me.
You're a slob. I made all the beds, closed all the cabinets. I picked up after you.
The
like
thought of
everything.
having sex with you makes me want to peel
You're
my
never
skin
gonna
off.
be happy. Not in LA, not anywhere. You'll think you found some better opposite guy than me, and then in a few years you'll rebel against him because you need your own voice. But you don't want your own voice. You just want to fucking complain about not having a
I
voice.
think about being married to you, and that woman is a stranger to me.
You've regressed. You've gone back to your life before you've met me. It's pathetic.
We had a child's marriage. You know, people used to say to me that you were too selfish to be a great artist. I used to defend you.
Oh, your
But
best
they are
actor is
absolutely
behind
right.
You
You gaslighted me. You're a fucking villain.
If you want to present yourself like a victim because it's a good legal strategy, fine, go ahead. But you and I both know you chose this life. You wanted it until you didn't.